Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is test day. It's a beautiful Wednesday. Nice to see you all once again. Didn't see you since last Friday. But anyways, gonna do a test today. I'm gonna go over a little review, which is just basically going over what the test is and what you should expect. I did have some questions about the actual test review from last week, that Friday, that test review day. Make sure you have done the attendance check. You can watch my video. And then right here, boom, the test review are a bunch of work for you to try. You write the equations, you solve it. And then the answers are right here. Okay? A lot of this stuff can be done on Desmos, which is what I hope you all have done. Okay? For that fact, let me make sure I have a Desmos tab open. Desmos, boom. Graphing calculator, boom. If you did the review, great. If you did it, let's see if you'll get on the ball right here. In my opinion, using Desmos will give you an easy 100. Won't lie to you. Make sure you watch this video that I will post right here. That's not going to be here. That's going to be a video. Let's see what the test has in store for us. Actually, let me check something out real quick. Sorry. I wonder. Perfect. Okay, preview. So, looking at this test in order, first one it says use a graph to determine how many solutions of the equation is. We went over that. You should be able to tell me if it's none, two, one, or infinitely many. Go back to the review video, I think on the first day, and it mentions how many solutions that is. Not too bad. That's not even solving. Right here, real quick, we have two lines. Hopefully, you can see where this intersection is happening. Of course, you want to connect it, and then you want to see which point is the intersection. If there's an intersection, that's not too bad. Tell me what the point is. If there's a point, make sure you remember your coordinates are x and y. So that's telling me 3 is x, 2 is y. You could even put these points on there, and you should be able to see what's up. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. I think a lot of us are going to get stuck on the actual point, the coordinates. All right. Right here, it tells you you could actually solve it if you want, but they already gave you the two equations right here with the two lines with an intersection right here, which is 5. Hopefully you know that's 225. And then it says, in how many weeks will Alex and Amanda have the same amount of money? So make sure you read correctly and tell me how many weeks they should be at the same amount. Very, very straightforward. Bet some of you are kind of thinking like, what the French toast? Why are you giving us a test like this? This is perfect. I won't lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. I literally need you to put this in Desmos, this in Desmos, this in Desmos, this in Desmos, one at a time to see who gives you this answer. I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. You're going to see this. There are going to be two lines, correct? Something like, let me use a different color. She's red. You're going to see two lines. One's going down. One's going up. You tell me what the coordinate is, x and y. And if this is the same as this, you're good to go. Very, very, very straightforward when it comes to the graphing. Same thing here. Do yourself a favor, get 100 on this test. Desmos, if you want to take it a step further, you know you can actually try working it out by hand. How you're going to work it out by hand, you would use elimination. Elimination is the preferred way to do it, but of course, if you need to double check your work, please use Desmos. What is the question asking for? The y value. So when you get into Desmos and you find that intersection, make sure you go x, y, and you should be okay. Let me say that again. You go to Desmos, find the intersection, your point, x, y. The answer, the question is asking for y. I get excited when this stuff is a little simple. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a very nice hint when my highlighting. So you recognize that we have four values. We have 750, 475, 4625, and then a group of 8. Me in the highlighting portions, I basically helped you out in how to write this first equation with the first highlighted portion. So one highlighted portion goes together, the other one is by itself. I hope you get it. They even gave you a nice way to say it. Make sure you read. Okay. I think we did something very similar to this. I'll help you with the first equation. The first customer paid $76 for 3 small boxes. I'm going to say that's 3x of composition notebooks, and 2 large boxes. I'll say that's y. 2y of composition notebooks. So if I put those together to be $76, you should have 3x plus 2y equals 76. Okay. Do the second equation. After you do that, you put that into decimals. See where the intersection is. Get your point, x and y. And then the question is asking for what is your large box. So whatever your large box is, I'm not going to give you what it is, if it's x or y, but it's a super big, obvious thing, I hope. You should be able to find your answer. Why do I say that? Because you're going to get 2 numbers, and you need to be able to distinguish what is my large box. What is my large box? Is it x or y? You need to be able to inference that from what we just wrote. Okay? So find the second equation from the second statement, graph it on Desmos, find the intersection, look at your x and y, and you should be all right. Okay, right here. They already hooked you up with the graph, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to do is make sure you graph the points. I'll help you out with this last one. That's not the answer. I don't want you to think that's the answer. Let me put an arrow. So 5x, y. So I go to x at 5, y at 5. So my point is somewhere right here. Is that part of the solution set? No, it's not. So find which coordinate is part of the solution set, and you should be all right. You could even go as far as this. If you're not sure, put this in Desmos, put this in Desmos, put these answer choices in Desmos, and you should be able to see something very interesting. Isn't it crazy, ladies and gentlemen? Just the fact that we're giving you this test as an easy 100. Please take advantage. Please, please, please. Here's another set. Find the lines where they intersect. Guess what I'm going to tell you? Two equations. Go to Desmos. Boom, 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 boom. Find the intersection. Tell me what that intersection is. X and Y. Make sure you see the answer. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is. And the last one. This is a very, very interesting problem. Make sure you read what it's asking you. This is one equation. There's the second equation. Oops. You have to find the connection between the first line and the second line if there is a connection. So you're going to go through these tables. Obviously, these x's are shared, so this is just two lines. And you have to see if it's the same line, if there's an intersection, if they never touch, so on and so forth. So you're looking at these two, and you're seeing if there's a connection, and then you make your answer choice. Okay? It's the only way I could say it. It's very, very straightforward. It's two lines, and then there's an intersection somewhere, hopefully, and then you should be able to make your answer. All right. That's all I have for today. Make sure you get that done. On Friday, I'll post a makeup day video just so you can get ahead. I believe grades are due this Friday, so I'm going to be working on grades today, tomorrow, and Friday. Please get on the ball, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stress that enough. If you have any questions, please let me know. I still have people asking me, how do I get into tutorials? Very, very straightforward. I mean, you guys are doing it for biology. I mean, I don't understand what's the problem. Make sure you remember you have me Mondays and Wednesdays. Fridays are for makeup days, basically. Obviously, if you want to do tutoring, just let me know. But all you got to do is click Google Meets. You're going to put join and or start the meeting, and then you put the code in there. Okay? If I still have people having difficulties, I'll change it up. Where do I find the code? The code is right there. It says A9ALL lesson. A9AL tutorials. So make sure you're putting in the code at the correct time. Okay? Again, if you have any questions, message me. I know I still have people messaging me. I'm getting back to you as soon as possible. I'm trying to be very, very diligent in how I'm expressing and explaining stuff to you. Okay? You have a terrific day. Good luck on the test.